What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a legendary day. So, yeah, we had a totally different show. This is why we don't try to plan shows, y'all. Honestly, Jason and I talked about it. We were going to have a totally different show talking to the Senior Bowl. And then one Mr. Myles Garrett requested a trade from the Browns. And y'all know me who listen to the show. I'm out of rumors and oh, let's trade everybody up. But this one's a little bit too hard to ignore because I think the Niners are definitely going to inquire. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit of Senior Bowl, but we're going to go ahead and go through this Myles Garrett trade request, see what it possibly would mean for the Niners. How do we trade? Who we wouldn't trade? You know, we got those type of things. And also, I got a big announcement for the show. I'm super excited about this. I just met Jerry Rice today. Matter of fact, maybe when we're doing the intro, I'll go run and get my goat can. But, yeah, we got a big show for y'all today. So before we do all that, of course, what's up, Roberto? Good to see you, baby. Of course, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, faith of all ages, let's do some ads first. God, I'm sorry, y'all. Meeting Jerry Rice kind of threw me out of my game. I ain't gonna lie, I totally fanboyed, bruh. Anyway, all right, y'all, let's get these ads out of the way. Today's episode is sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join. For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner. All right, now I can say it. Ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages, let's get the show crack-a-lackin' booty smacking.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
You're tuned into Niner Faithful Radio, the show hosted for the faithful, by the faithful, brought to you by Power Brand Systems.
What's cracking, Jason?
Talofa, faithful. How's everybody doing?
You know me, bro. Another day, another dollar.
Good day for you.
Yeah, got a raise, as they say. What's cracking, media? I see you over on Instagram, bro. What's cracking, lacking? So for those here, for those who don't believe me, yes, your boy met the GOAT today. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask him to be like, hey, faithful, you're listening to Niner Faithful Radio, what's up, faithful? It's Jerry Rice. You're listening to Niner Faithful Radio. And I was gonna ask him all these questions and everything. And real spit, it was very like a hi, how you doing? Picture, autograph. Okay, see you later. It wasn't like I got to have a conversation with him or whatever. And as soon as so my big shout out to chapter president Lisa. Happy birthday. It was her birthday today. And I guess she randomly showed up to Safeway to buy some stuff for work business lunch she has tomorrow. And she see me and she's like, TJ, what's going on? I'm like, hey, Press, what's up? And she goes, who's coming? I go, Jerry. And she goes, oh, shit. And she was going to have me give her a can. And she was like, hey, if I give you a can, will you have him sign it for me? And I was like, I'll try. And she was like, it's my birthday. I was like, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll try, Prez. I ain't tripping. And then she pretty much was like, fuck work. It's Jerry. So she basically didn't go back. She didn't basically go back to work, but it was super dope because so they went ahead of me, right? Because I was like, hey, Prez, because she was like, oh, we decided to stay. And I was like, cool, I saved your spot in line right here. She's like, I don't want to cut. And her homegirl's like, come on, Lisa, it's your birthday. So finally we got her to, come next to me and everything. And I was like, hey, Prez, you can go ahead and go. Y'all got to get back to work and it's your birthday. But it was super joke because when she was walking up, I was like, hey, Jerry, it's her birthday today. And he looked, he goes, oh, happy birthday. And he wrote happy birthday on her can. And I thought that was pretty sick. But yeah, so I get there. And as soon as I see Lisa's there and I see her homegirls there, they're taking her picture. And then I see them walk off and they're like, all right, come. And then instantly, Brett, everything I planned to talk about, just went away. And I was like, he was like, hey, nice to meet you, brother. And he goes, how you doing? I was like, legendary. And I was like, any day you meet the GOAT, it's legendary. And he kind of stood there. He goes, I like your jersey. You're bringing back some memories. And I was like, for sure, Jerry. And it was funny because as soon as we got in there and saw him, I was like, Jerry, I was totally fine. And as soon as they were like, yeah, come on, let's go. I was just like, I totally fanboyed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Little starstruck there for you.
Yeah, I was like, 3-year-old TJ came out, the TJ that pointed to him on the TV and said, I like him, and that made me a Niner fan. That definitely came out. But yeah, so big shout out to Goat Fuel. Niner Faithful Radio is officially affiliate partners with Goat Fuel. Y'all going to start seeing me drink this every show. I have to go ahead and dot the I's, cross the T's, but I am accepted. I just got to fill out the paperwork and do all that type of fun stuff. So we will have a link for y'all in the description, hopefully starting by next week. We'll have that in the description.
Hopefully by Friday.
Yeah, okay, maybe by Friday. We'll have Friday. I'm busy, but anyway, we'll have a affiliate link for y'all that will not only help the show out and everything because we do get a small percentage of your purchase, but it doesn't cost you anymore. In fact, you save 10%. So me, I try not to sit up here and try to beg y'all for money and not give y'all anything in exchange, and just say, hey, give me your money just because. I try to hook y'all up with a little something. So you'll be able to have not only support a black business, which, power to my people, but also you'll be able to support the faithful business. I mean, this is pretty much the definition of Mr. Niner right here. So we're going to have that for y'all and everything. Big shout out to Goat Fuel. Thank you for accepting us into the family. I totally was like, dude, y'all don't understand. This is like Niners are my passion. Jerry's not only my favorite player, he's my all-time favorite. I mean, y'all know I always wear the For the Faithful, by the Faithful t-shirts on the show, but since I met him today, I had to rock the 94 throwback. Anyway, what's cracking, Jason?
Not much, man. Just out there, still looking for jobs, all that good stuff. So for anybody who was trying to show up for Friday's show, I don't know what happened about 5 o'clock. I was doing some last-second stuff. I had to actually reinstall Windows on my computer just randomly. So what happened was anything that was connected to my computer via Bluetooth disappeared. I don't know how, but it just took the whole program of Bluetooth disappeared off my fucking computer. And apparently there's no way to get it back. So I had no mic, no headset, no keyboard, no mouse, nothing. Because all my stuff is Bluetooth. So we were going to do our first mock draft on Friday night. That obviously didn't happen. So we'll try to do that again this Friday night. And hopefully I don't have to reinstall Windows again.
Well, I'm going to possibly be gone Friday night. We'll see. I got
That's fine.
Something. I'll holler at you about it off air. But I got a little something going on.
No worry about it. It's just a mock draft. So
yeah.
version 1.
So Yeah, and honestly, bro, I've barely gotten into O and D linemen. I've been slacking at my Mac when it comes to draft stuff. That's why I was kind of irritated because I was like, "Fuck!" I watched all the Senior Bowl shit and I was ready and let's go Senior Bowl, and then all of a sudden, oh shit. Anyway, so big shout out to matter of fact, big shout out to Red Army of San Francisco, Manchester United, glory, glory. They invited me out to come watch the Manchester United game. A lot of people don't know, but I'm actually a Manchester United fan. I don't really put it out there because I'm not the world's biggest fan. But glory, glory, Man United. Anyway, so I'm gonna go out there and watch Manchester United play. And the FA Cup. So I'm gonna be in the city. So big shout out. Anyway, so Myles Garrett. Let me go ahead and read his statement because there's a few points that I think really make the Niners a legit possibility of this. So this is officially from Myles Garrett. As a kid dreaming of the NFL, all I focused on was the ultimate goal of winning a Super Bowl, and that goal fuels me today more than ever, Garrett wrote. My love for the community of Northeast Ohio and the incredible fan base of the Cleveland Browns has made this one of the toughest decisions of my life. These past 8 years have shaped me into the man I am today. While I love calling this city my home, my desire to win and compete on the biggest stages won't allow me to be complacent. The goal was never to go from Cleveland to Canton. It has always been to compete for and win a Super Bowl. With that in mind, I have requested to be traded from the Cleveland Browns. That's bad, bruh. First of all, just as an organization, as a Cleveland Brown organization, when one of your best players that has ever played for your franchise, you're maybe talking about, I'm not going to pretend I'm a Browns historian, but the only person I would put above Myles Garrett just off the top of my head is Jim Brown.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably pretty much it. And let's be real, some people might argue Myles Garrett's better. That's bad as a franchise. Like he's basically pulling a Barry Sanders, except Barry Sanders retired instead of being asked to be traded.
Looking at the list real quick, it's a very short list. Mm-hmm. So obviously you had Jim Brown, you had Joe Thomas, who was one of the greatest tackles of all time, just on a pathetic team for years. Otto Graham, Ozzie Newsome, Lou Groza. There was Bernie Kosar back in the day. Let's see, Clay Matthews, Hanford Dixon. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much Bill Willis.
Myles Garrett's better than 99.9% of those people.
Yeah, I mean, like
Thomas and Jim Brown are probably the only ones that you could argue are better.
Like I said, you got Eric Metcalf is up there, but I'd put him above him. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much Garrett or Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, yeah, or Joe Thomas, depending on your, pick your poison right there. But that's bad.
Miss Veronica.
What's up, Miss Veronica? Good to see you.
Did you two see each other at the Jerry thing?
Yeah, we did.
All right.
Yeah, I was able to. She walked up. I said, "What's up?" And she actually was talking to me when Lisa walked up, and I was like, "Oh, hold on," because I hadn't seen Lisa in so long. But yeah, I walked up and said, and then I watched her to her car after.
Well, I saw her put a picture up. I was like, "Oh, I got to make sure TJ goes up there and make sure she says hi, at least says hi to her."
Yeah, no, we had, and after the show, she shortly got done shortly after me, and I was like, hold on, let me take a pee, because I had my piss for like 3 hours, and everyone was like, go to the bathroom. I was like, no, fuck you, because I was like, if they decide to go early, I'm not missing this shit. I was busy. I was out there, shaking babies, kissing hands, passed out a couple business cards, I'm not the type of person, oh, here's my business card, and stand there in the line, but I'll say something like, oh yeah, me and my co-host all the time on the show, or I'll kind of casually mention that. And if you mention it a few times, people will be like, oh, you said you do a bunch? Yeah, here, let me give you a business card, bro. So I
gotta learn how to slide it in without, you got to do it real smooth instead of just being like, here, have this.
Yeah, exactly.
I
tend to try to like talk and, get them to see like, oh, okay, this nigga really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I feel like if people can hear me talk, let's be real, Jason, we know what we're talking about. If people hear us if people allow us to talk Niners with them for 5 minutes or less, you're probably going to want to listen to the show because we know what the fuck we're talking about. And, so yeah, anyway, I was busy. Yeah, she got there. She said she got there at 6 a.m. I got there at like 9:23. She was there at 6 a.m.
You're slacking, brother. You're slacking.
I know. And I ain't gonna lie, I walked up to her because you know me, I don't really do these autograph things. Damn, the first person in line was there from Sacramento, got there at 4:30. And that was that little kid that was the dad of the little kid that was in the gold jacket, huh? Miss Veronica. Anyway, so it was funny because there was a cool amount of people, but like even if you would have showed up at 12:30, you're getting in kind of thing. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh.
What up, Jess? How you doing?
Jason's got it. What's up, Jess? Good to see you. So anyway, it was totally awesome. Hold on, my fucking screen's being stupid. I don't know why it's being stupid. Anyway, so I can't. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just blocked you. Who did I just block? Oh my god, I just blocked somebody. Anyway,
everybody say something in chat.
Yeah.
I don't even know where
I
to
blocked
look.
you.
Let's see. Where would we even go to see who's on our block list?
Maybe I didn't. Add to block list and restream chat. Let me see. Okay, no, I think everybody's good.
All right.
Okay, I think
everybody's over here blocking
good.
Everybody.
I think we're good. Oh, maybe I accidentally blocked him on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, so if you're blocked, I'm sorry. Let me know, and we will unblock you. I'm retarded. Dude, meeting Jerry got me totally thrown off, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, good. I thought it was either Miss Veronica or Jess, and I didn't want to block y'all, so I'm glad. Okay, chatty. Okay, so Roberto's here.
I gotta get on her show someday.
I know, right? Yeah. Jess, we've been telling you anytime, girly. Please, we're trying to find people. Anyway, so I heard a few mamas say they allow their children to miss school. It's the GOAT, dude. Come on, it's the GOAT. Anyway, so great time. Thank you to our fellow partners, Goat Fuel, for having it. But yeah, we shall have these within the next couple of days. We get a free case every month. So your boys. So
I'm looking forward
get used to be. Huh?
I'm looking forward to getting mine. So for those that know, both the show got it and I got it at the same time. So
yeah,
we'll have a lot of it.
We're gonna have y'all be able to get Go Fuel. I went ahead and purchased a 12-pack separately of these. Yeah, Jerry looked like he looked a little old, and looked a little like, I don't want to say fragile, but like shape-wise, Jerry could probably still play. It's just, could Jerry line up right now and give us 25, 30 snaps? I bet you. Now, could he do it again week after week after week after week after week?
What is Jerry? Like 60?
Jerry's like 65. Jerry's a go, baby. Jerry can line up and do it. She said, damn, Jerry's so funny. She said, damn, Jerry's so funny.
That's why when he runs those, whenever he does those his little patterns before games, he only runs at like, a 10th speed. He's gonna break a hip out there, man.
It's 5 degrees in Montana right now where I live. 20 my fucking head. Yeah, it's coming down here. If I cut out, it's because we're having a fat storm here in the Bay. Also big shout out to Vern Glenn, famous Bay Area reporter. I got my picture with him. Actually kind of interrupted Miss Veronica's little conversation with them because I was like, Vern, and he told me, he was like, and then after he was done, he was like, yes, sir. I was like, can I get a picture with you? I was like, I've been watching you since probably longer than you would like to admit. But yeah, he's the black guy that does the reporting on the sideline for the Niners.
Yeah, I know the name, but obviously not being down there. But I know the name. I've heard people talk about him.
Yeah, so I got to see him. Anyway, totally dope. So anyway, Myles Garrett, y'all gonna get me talking an hour and 45 minutes about Jerry Rice. So, Jason, yay, nay, where do you stand, bro?
Okay, imagine these are like draft picks and players.
Yep, take it.
I don't give a damn. Just take it. I don't. There is not, honestly, right now, there is not a name on this roster I would not trade for Myles Garrett.
Ooh.
Sorry,
I'm not giving you Kittle corn.
Why? I mean, look, you got to stop being a fan. There is not a player on this team right now that is better than Myles Garrett.
No,
Myles Garrett comes over here, Bosa's the number 2 defensive end instantly.
Oh yeah.
He's nowhere as much as we love Bosa and as good as he is. I would trade Bosa for Myles Garrett instantly. I would trade Brock for him. Sorry, he's that good. Now, are we going to make these kind of trades for him? Absolutely not.
No.
But he would be the only player I think you could argue is better than him, and I don't think he's better, but I would pay good money to see this, is him and Trent.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that practice? I would pay money to watch that.
They're not going to do it. They don't, because let's be real, Trent doesn't practice and neither does Nick.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's literally, I do pay money to see it, Jason, and still don't get to see it. But yeah, no, that would be must see TV. Like, you know what, Trent Myles Garrett should, if he is indeed on the team, Trent Myles Garrett should definitely set up some. Hey, bro, you want to go to a football field after practice? Charge $20 a head.
10 plays, first one to 6 wins. Whoever wins the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Charge $20 a head.
You imagine how much money you could put on that?
Oh yeah. Oh, it would be. So, Chapman. Big shout out to John. Chapman had said he was trying to get traded to the Lakers too.
Why not? Everybody else is going there.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was so happy we got Luka. I do not understand why Dallas traded us a 25-year-old super. Anyway, they don't practice. No wonder they're always getting hurt. Trent's got that. Trent told Kyle, he said, I only got so many more times to bend these knees. You want me to do it in August or December?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense when you're Trent. So anyway, Chapman had brought this up, and I was kind of throwing this around, talking to people today and everything. You know who they might ask for? Juwan.
Nah, they're not going to ask for Juwan. I don't think they would ask for him.
Chapman was saying a first and a fourth this year, and a second and fourth next year. I said, okay, sign me up. Or you want to say, we don't want a fourth, we want Demo. I don't like it.
Or Demo or Demo?
Demo. I don't like it. I don't think the Niners would do it. But to get ass, you got to give ass, Jason. And
if we didn't make a move like that for like a Demo type of player, that significantly changes the draft board. Like everything we've been looking at for the draft right there, you kind of just throw out the window and you start from scratch because your number one cornerback at that point is Green, because obviously we don't have Mooney coming back.
It costs us like $16 million if we trade Debo before the draft. We're not trading Debo. Like, look, in an ideal world, if they want Debo, gladly I would trade Debo for Myles Garrett right now, and find a second and 2 first rounders. Fine. They're going. This is my case. Is when Myles Garrett said this line right here. Hold on, let me find it.
I want to win.
The goal was never to go from Cleveland to Kent. It has always been to compete and win for the Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. Out of the top 11 picks, we're the only ones that have a legit championship shot. Let's be real. The Niners picking at number 11, that's a shock of the draft season, right? This time last year, you would have not believed that in the 2025 draft, the Niners would have pick 11. This is a blessing. And how many times have you and I came on this show, Jason, and said this might be one of the biggest picks in the Shanahan era? You really want to hit a home run with this pick? Yeah, go trade for Myles Garrett instantly.
No, for what the trade offer that Kenny put up, there was a report in Bleacher that that's what we would be trading to the Steelers for TJ Watt.
I would do TJ. Hell yeah. Myles Garrett or TJ
I got to turn my
Watt.
camera off for just a second, but I'll be here.
Yeah. I got you. Hell yeah. If you're going to just say Debo, Jordan Mason, who, let's be real, we all know I love Jordan Mason, but you want to give me Debo, who, let's be real, I'd be curious how much the organization loves Debo. You see what I'm saying? Because let's be real, we know Kyle
loves him some Debo. Yeah, Kyle
loves Debo. I'd be curious to see what, John Lynch. Why is our
they're not going to Kenny? They're not going to give us Njoku and Garrett for the 11th pick. That's not happening.
No, that's not.
That's way too.
Also, Lombardi said, "Look out for their." I forget his name right now, but he's their left guard. He's got one more year on his deal. I forget his name. Damn it, I should have wrote that down. But so I think that we're all on the same page. We're all saying trade for Myles Garrett. What would be too much in your opinion, Jason? I'm not doing 2 1s. I'm not doing 2 1s. I'm not doing this year and next year.
I would.
I'm not doing 2. You're gonna have to give me a third or a second or something back. I'm not giving you 2 1s.
I'd give 2 1s
just
for him.
Straight up.
Personally, I would, but I also understand that there's also a lot of people who are kind of gun shy after Trey Lance.
Yeah.
But we're also, again, remember, we're not talking about an unproven middle of the pack player.
He's the best defensive player in the NFL.
The reigning defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
So he's a proven commodity. You know what I mean? So we have him for 2 or 3 more years. Maybe get him extended to up to he's what he just turned 29 like 29. A couple weeks ago. So if we can extend him to where he gets to 34, why not? I mean, the last time there was a free agent of this caliber on the market, we went after him.
Yeah, it was Trent.
No.
Oh, who was it?
Talking about defensive end.
Oh, Khalil Mack. Yeah. We offered him.
Well, we offered more.
We offered a better package. Look, now if you ask me, will it happen? I think it's going to get too pricey for the Niners. I do. I think we're definitely calling. That's a fact. I mean, shit. We were prepared to we were drafting Trey Lance and still called the Whackers to ask about Aaron Rodgers. Right? Like, this team picks up the phone. We know that. This team acquires about everybody.
No. The Browns have said they're not doing anything, but we all know that's just them trying to save face at this point. I mean,
yeah,
they've got Deshaun Watson under contract for like 3 more years with like $150 billion guaranteed dollars, and plus he's injured. He's not playing next year. There's got nothing else on that team. It's just pathetic. So they're trying to save face, be like, no, we're not letting our best player go. We're committed to Myles Garrett. Look, he's gone.
Yeah,
you don't take out a big ass thing in a newspaper unless you're gone.
Especially like the man's made 100. Chapman looked it up yesterday. The man's made $124 million. I understand this isn't like back in the day where you can hold out. There's severe. Myles Garrett can afford a game check or 2. He's getting traded. So to me, besides it getting they're not giving us they're not giving us the 11th pick for so
that
to me he's gone.
The Mavs would make.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't believe that. Anyway, to me, I don't see you got the 11th pick, right? So you're not getting, when you're talking about Myles Garrett saying that I want to win a championship, you're not getting higher than 11 and having the player go to a team that has a legit shot. Let's be real. If the Niners aren't competing for a Super Bowl next year, we got some serious problems on our hands. So you're not getting higher than 11. The only team that and they picked 12 is the Cry Girls because he's from Arlington.
Lions.
So that
I think the Lions have a shot at it. Or the Lions, us, Commanders, Cowboys.
and see that's what scares me. That's what scares me because it's like this. It's like the CMC trade. Did we pay too much for CMC? No. I don't think so.
No.
Like, did you see that man on a look? I understand he wasn't healthy last year, but like, let's not forget what CMC was. But did we pay a lot? Yes, we paid a lot. At the time, did I think we paid too much? Of course, everybody thought we paid too much. But you know also what that was, Jason? That wasn't just so much give me CMC. That was don't let that motherfucker go to LA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine? Even if I know I'm not sure as far as how they're feeling about Hutchinson, coming back next year. I know his injury was pretty fucking severe.
He'll be fine. When he gets back, he'll be fine.
Okay, I'm just talking about if he'll start the year on PUP or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But if he does, or even if he doesn't, do you want to face Aiden Hutchinson and Myles Garrett in the NFC Championship game next year? Fuck no.
Just think about the rest of the NFL. Do you want to face Bosa and Garrett? I mean, you think about any of these teams that he goes to, the opposite, that team is like everybody's going to have an upgraded pass rush instantly.
Thank you, Roberto. I appreciate that. He said, make sure you like your video for your boy TJ and Jerry Ice. Yay! Smash that. I want to get this video to 80 likes.
What? Am I not here?
I know,
What's
Jason,
up, man?
fucking
Just
Jason
for TJ and Jerry Rice, dude. Am I chopped liver here, man?
Fucking hey, he said I'm the captain now. Anyway, no, seriously. So this is about a trade. Look, I'm not mortgaging the future. I'm not giving you Demo and Fred Warner and 2-1. Like, we're not going crazy here. But this is not only about the wet dreams that we would all have seeing Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett on the same line. And
the
this is
nightmares
all about
offenses would have all year.
Yeah, it's more about I don't want the nightmare going up against him twice a year because he ended up in LA. Or I don't want to
that would be a scary him, Verse, and Fisk. Oh dear God.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
I don't want to have to hide from my family in Detroit because we got Aiden Hutchinson and Myles Garrett. Even Green Bay. Green Bay's that sneaky team, Jason. Green Bay's that sneaky. The North is now. Holla at me again because the Vikings be Viking. What did I say? Even after they beat us week 2 and everything, I said the Vikings are gonna Viking, bro. They're gonna do this. We've seen this story before.
Sam Darnold too.
And Sam Darnold. Oh, by the way, last thing on Jerry Rice, it was funny. So I yelled at him. I was like, "Fuck Randy Moss, you're the real GOAT, Jerry," and he laughed. I hella yelled. I was like, "Fuck Randy Moss, you're the real GOAT, Jerry," and he laughed. But anyway, if y'all can't tell, I was kind of like a little schoolboy. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, so that's what it is to me about. Because everybody was asking me, today, oh, well, what do you think we should do for the draft? What do you think we should do for the draft? I was like, how about we make our first round pick Myles Garrett? Something tells me that's going to be a home run first round pick, bro. I don't know about y'all.
And
but,
money-wise, I don't know if you noticed, but money-wise, it's
something.
pretty close to being the same. What we would pay a first round draft pick and what we would pay him, it's almost a wash.
I don't remember the exact number, but he doesn't have any guaranteed money left on his deal. So probably if he trades, what do you think about this, Jason? And this might mean saying bye-bye to Dre because this money would be slotted for Dre. Is you look at him and you say, hey, look, we'll restructure your deal. We'll make the next 2 years guaranteed, right? So you'll get your 6 point whatever guaranteed. Wait till we get Brock done, this year and everything like that, and holler at us before basically like CMC did. CMC played on his 1 year of his deal. He finished the year we traded for him, and then played the 23 season, and then basically came to the Niners like, all right, it's time to give me some guaranteed money. That's what I like. So you get Myles Garrett. even if it's fully guaranteed, you fully guarantee it. You give him 6 point something the next 2 years. That's about, yeah, like you said, Jason, that's probably about what we would pay the 11th overall pick. And you're getting a Hall of Famer? Jason, how do we not have, like, legitly, we trade for Myles Garrett. I'm not trying to be, overzealous or anything. I think we might have one of the best defensive seasons of all time. I legitimately
especially
think
like, even if we ends up costing us someone like Dre, what would you rather have, Myles Garrett or Dre? I'm sorry, I would rather have Myles Garrett. And I know that's saying a lot, was because look at how much we have just pumped up Dre over and over and over on this show.
We said it was priority number 1 this offseason.
Yeah, but we also didn't know Myles Garrett was going to be available.
It was good. I mean, I'm just saying. Look,
and honestly, if you ask me, Myles Garrett should be priority 1 right now. Sorry, Brock.
Yeah.
But Brock, just sit. We'll get to you. Let's figure this out first.
Yeah. You know what, Jason? I didn't think about that, but now the trade can't be executed until the new league year starts.
Yeah, so like March 12th?
March 12th. March 12th.
March 12th. 13th, okay, yeah.
It's because it's a week before my birthday. Which, by the way, season 9 will be starting that day. We will be going live Wednesday. We could go live Tuesday, but what's the fucking point when,
unless there's something groundbreakingly crazy that goes on, it's not.
We trade for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I mean, no, honestly, if that's that would be the kind of thing that's like, you know what, fuck it, let's go.
We're going on now. But yeah,
exactly.
So the plan for the first episode, which, let's be real, that episode would just be a simply breaking news, Niners trade for Myles Garrett type of situation. So season 9 will start March 12th. I will be taking the first week. I personally will be taking the first week. That's when I'm going to get our intros done, cross some I's and dot some T's on hopefully some other sponsorships and stuff like that I got possibly coming in the woodworks. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx anything, but we might be having some stuff that I might be working on towards there. So we have we don't really know for bringing defensive ends and having them stellar years, have we? Yeah, but look, this is the defensive rating. This is the defensive MVP of the league. He's going
probably
to shine in this defense.
Player in the league the last 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. I would say when the transition from how you had the Brady to Mahomes transition, you had the JJ Watt to his brother / Myles Garrett transition. This is I think the best thing. We said this about Brock. We said one of the worst things that you could do is not set up your franchise quarterback for future success, which is why we've been offensive line. That, best thing you could do for Brock. The best thing you could do to make Robert Saleh be successful is, let's be real, what was the best defense under Robert Saleh? 2019. Right? That was the best defense.
Who was opposite of Bosa that year?
D Ford. What was the problem? Not D Ford's performance. D Ford's performance was not the problem. It was D Ford's health. This man has missed 10 games his entire career. 10 games.
Some of them were from COVID, I want to say.
I believe so.
So it wasn't like he was injured, he just was sick.
And it's something like 3 games the last 5 or something like that. Like Myles Garrett plays. So to me, I know the Niners' philosophy isn't to go all in 1 year, but if you're going to go all in 1 year, because the way I'm looking at it this year is I'm tired of excuses. You have no excuses, right? You've got more rest than you've gotten since 2020, right? No injuries besides BA were serious. Everybody should be ready to rock and roll by the time training camp rolls around, knock on wood. You've got the easiest possible schedule you could have in the NFL. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you win the 1 seed in the conference, you don't got to leave your home literally until the next time they will leave 4949 Centennial Boulevard, 4949 Marie P. DeBarlo Way. is
The
to go
next
to San
season.
Francisco. It will be to go to San Francisco to have a Super Bowl parade.
Well, I was gonna say the next time they play an away game would be the following season.
Yeah, exactly. So everything's lining up, and we mentioned this. I distinctly the gentleman I was talking to today. I said this. I said I don't know if y'all are big vibes guys. I said, but I said my co-host and I have been talking about on the show the vibes of this year versus last year. And I said that continues. What do we say, Jason? Continue the good vibes. Because Brock doesn't get signed, it goes away. All these things. You
Yeah.
continue the vibes. Because I feel that we're in a tipping point in our organization. I really do believe that. And the thing about Niner fans is you give us a reason to hope. You give us a reason to believe, bro. We'll show our asses. We'll show out. Levi's will be our team's death this year. We will make that the biggest home field advantage. Give us a reason. And trading for Myles Garrett, I could see walking into the Field of Jeans week 1, week 2, week 3, whenever we have our home game. It's just gonna. I'm telling you, Jason. There's nothing like it. When the Niners are popping, the Bay Area has plenty of teams and everything like that. Secretly, most people in the city are actually bigger Giants fans than Niner fans. I've noticed that. Like most people from San Francisco love the Giants more than the Niners. I don't know why. It's been like that my whole life, especially since the Giants didn't even start here.
It's an old school baseball town. That's why. It's an old baseball
town. Figured. But, but the Bay Area as a whole, the whole entire Bay Area, all teams cracking, right? Every team's winning and everything. Niners, Giants, Sharks, A's, I'm sorry, I just kind of laughed at the gays are leaving. Anyway, Giants, Warriors, Sharks, Niners. Damn, that's really it. Damn, I used to be able to have to say way more teams, bro. It's throwing me off. All those teams popping at the same time. Niners run the Bay. Niners run the Bay.
That's football. Yeah. So what's baseball is America's pastime, but football is America's now time. You know what I mean? Football rules everything. Yeah. Which is like, think about it. After 9/11, every sport, everything was shut down. Who made the decision to go on? Everybody waited for the NFL. Once the NFL decided to go on, that's when everything else. What's up, Sully? Talofa Uso.
What's cracking my oos?
Shout out to Jacob Fatu, a.k.a. Jey Uso, who won the Royal Rumble on Sunday. So he will be going to WrestleMania, to the main event WrestleMania. He'll be going, yeet.
Oh, yeah. Hey, those videos you showed me, bro, I was like, man, tell me you're from the Bay. He was like, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, bro. He sounds like he's straight from fucking Oakland.
Well, so that's Jacob Fatu. It's weird. So how did that? But yeah. So his brother won the Royal Rumble. But yeah, that one guy, Jacob. That's just his off the chain. He's just walking in. That's the promo that he gives. And I'm listening to him. I'm like, man, this is like listening to every single person I've ever heard that's ever been in the Bay. Like, if you've been in the Bay for a little bit of time, this is exactly how you talk.
It is, bro. As soon as I watched that, I was like, oh yeah, bro, he's from the Bay. And it's funny because I wouldn't say there's little bit more dialect differences. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you have little dialect differences and everything. That's a little bit harder to, like, for example, if you're from EPA, you say rogue. Like, what's up, rogue? That's like an EPA thing. Anyway.
Oh, he's going to be Gunther crazy. He will be Gunther.
Anyway, so, yeah. As soon as I heard him talk, I was like, oh, Brad, tell me you're from the Bay without telling me you're from the Bay, cuz.
Yeah. And he is a faithful. I've seen pictures of him, like, just normal clothes and everything like that. Just like the rest of the family, he's a Niner fan, all that kind of stuff. And then there was the one video I sent you with Bailey. I'm a Bay Area girl. That's why I got my big ass.
Yeah, I was like, hey, mama, what's cracking? Hey, Snow Bunny. Anyway, yeah, so, but yeah, what's cracking, my Oos? Good to see you, baby. Thank you for sliding through. So, yeah, I know we said we would do Senior Bowl and everything like that. I didn't watch the most stuff. I know that we met. I would pay attention. Shout out to Steph Sanchez.
Yes,
Chapman.
always.
I believe Chapman was the one that mentioned. Oh no, it was Larry. It was Larry Kruger. She put a list of all the people that we drafted that we met with at the Senior Bowl, and it's like 80% of the people that we. Yeah, it's crazy. So pay attention to who we meet at the Senior Bowl. That's important. I did not, and the combine. I did not. It's because culture and the person is so important to us. You know, that's why we do that. That's straight PTSD from Reuben Foster. That's what that is. That's PTSD from, which I'm okay with, because what did that tell you? They learned from their mistake. That's what that, and you know, I'm okay with that. Reuben Foster was a mistake. Did you learn from it? You know, Bill made mistakes. The difference I feel between Bill and Kyle is Bill would learn from his mistakes. Kyle is stubborn. You know?
Well, they learned from drafting all these underclassmen. We have not drafted an underclassman, you know, in a while.
You can make an argument. The two biggest draft mistakes we made is taking Reuben Foster, which actually I don't think that's a mistake, because I was okay with where we took him. You know, the trade and everything, but still.
It was risky.
But it was risky. It was risky. And John Lynch learned. He said, I thought I could control him.
We all say that, man. I can change.
I thought I could, and he goes, and that's when I realized. Yep. But you know what it was? He realized I'm not his teammate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not his teammate.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was the character issues of Reuben Foster, and it was the inexperience of Trey Lance. So we will not take character questionable people, since Reuben Foster and lightweight Joe Woods. Or not Joe Woods. What was the name? Joe Williams.
The
running back we took.
Yep.
Because he basically, and that was Kyle, because John Lynch took him off the board, and then Kyle was like, put him on the board. So that was the two character issues, and then the inexperience of Trey Lance. Literally, I believe our draft class was the most experienced of any draft class last year. So we've drafted experienced. Yeah, you know, that's why I always tell people, you know, so and so doesn't love TJ, they love the idea of TJ. You know, they love that. Oh, but if he was this and this and this, and I smoothed out those rough edges, and anyway, yeah, character. Yeah, okay, I'll take that, Sully. I'll take that. I believe, sure, the most, because I don't believe Reuben Foster was an overdraft. I don't believe that. Solomon Thomas was overdrafted.
Yeah, because if you look at talent, Foster should have just been generational type talent, you know. So
realistically, apparently I've heard this, I believe it was Tim Kamikawi, said they were actually thinking about taking Reuben Foster 3.
That would have been terrible.
But
that would have
his issues and his shoulder. Let's be real. It was his issue and his shoulders. Yep. Anyway. So
but there's a lot of good stuff that came out of the Senior Bowl. I mean, pretty much every video that you see was the defensive lineman just destroying an offensive lineman. This draft. Go ahead.
I want to find out. There was a linebacker who was in a blitz drill. And he just blew right by whoever this lineman was, right? And KJ Wright literally went sprinting after him. He was so fired up.
With Green when he beat Connerly, the one where he decleared him?
Yeah. I think he just went. It was straight speed rush. But anyway, it was somebody, and KJ Wright was literally sprinting after him, screaming, you know. And I was like, "Yeah, who's that kid?" Because something tells me KJ is gonna, you know. Something tells me the Niners might be pretty damn interested in that dude, especially if we don't draft you right. That, and then the guard / center from North Dakota State. I heard people are real. Where is it?
Is that the one you were talking about?
No, that wasn't that one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. You know, I'll post it on social if I find it. I'll post it on social. Hold on, I think Brad has it. Hold on, let me go real quick. But yeah,
What's
so
up, media? Celebrating his boy Jacob Cowing's birthday today.
Jacob Cowing fan club right here.
Rumor has it
Yeah.
he spent the day in the doghouse.
Rumor has it he's still in the doghouse. Still in Kyle's doghouse. All right, hold on. Let me see. This is Brad's. I'm not seeing it. Oh, he was specifically working with edge players.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. All right, hold on. So we're looking. I'm looking through Brad's right now. Let me see. I wonder if it's on the SF Niners. There's an alternate universe exists where Walter Nolan and Jackson Slater are both 49ers next year. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, hold on. I got it right now. Let me share Brad. Okay. Big shout out to Brad. Okay, it's this one right here. But you see,
no,
he's straight
bigger.
jukey. Oh, make it bigger. My bad. All right. Hold on. All right, here you go. But watch KJ Wright.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
He's literally juking players. Like he's. So it's apparently. I got it right here. Hold up. God damn it. I had it and then I hit back and it left it. He's from apparently North or Central Arkansas. Hold on, let me find it again. I know where it is now, so I can look for it a lot easier. But yeah, KJ Wright was literally like ducking and dodging players to get to this dude. I'm like, yeah, something tells me KJ Wright is hyped about that. This
David
rep by
Walker.
Central.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy Juice was right. Oh.
Central Arkansas, David Walker. Linebacker. Or did it say linebacker?
He's a DN.
49ers linebacker, KJ White. Oh, okay. He was saying his linebacker coach kind of thing.
That's still weird to hear, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's just like that and Richard Sherman. Like seeing Sherman wear a Niner hat is still.
But you know what, though? It was you got used to it with Sherman because he was a player. He was up front and center. You know what I mean? With KJ Wright as a coach, he's off on the side. You don't hardly ever see him unless you're specifically looking for him or he gets in something like this. So with Sherman, it was kind of easy because it's like, oh, look, he's out in the field constantly. KJ Wright's just a coach on the sideline blended in with everybody else.
He said, "Happy Jacob Cowing Day." Fucking media, bro. All right, David Walker. That's gonna be somebody I'm gonna look into now too, because we trade for Myles Garrett. Dre's bye. I think we can say that, right?
I'm sorry. Say again.
I said we trade for Myles Garrett. Dre's bye.
I'm not gonna say he's necessarily gone, but expendable is the word I'm thinking of.
Jason,
I also think but see, if we do that, then that also changes our draft board to where we're probably going to be drafting a linebacker with our 43rd pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could still even see if we trade for Myles Garrett, maybe not an edge rusher, but I still see us going interior D-line. Because let's be real, this D-line needs a refresh, Jason. Like you and I, we've been bitching about it. Let's be real, since 2021. And let's be real, our D-line wasn't great in 2021. Nick Bosa was great in 2021.
True.
This D-line has been in need of a retool pretty much since probably circa 2020 or 2022. So we need to get some nice, young, fresh talent. But anyway, anything else, Brett?
No, that's all I got. I mean, it was good watching all the Senior Bowl stuff, watching, get some idea I'm excited about this Myles Garrett thing. There was also a news report that just came out that the Jaguars have requested to interview Josh Williams. He is our director of scouting and football operations. So good luck to him. He's been with us for 14 years.
Holy shit.
Good luck to him. Yeah, good luck to him. Be nice, everything. Just hopefully, he gets something moving.
You know what? Probably add another pick or two to that, but it was funny because Chapman mentioned that. Chapman said, you trade your first, a fourth, and, Leonard Floyd. Hold on. Where's my suitcase? Where's... Don't do that to Cleveland, Jason. What did Cleveland ever do to you? What did Cleveland... Ohio! Or whatever it was. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. All the little chicks with the crimson lips say Cleveland.
Although I did see a video of him working out, so it's good to see him finally getting over his injury. We'll see.
I mean, shit, they want to take Drake Jackson.
Look, all we got to do is we got to let Drake play the opening game, whoever we play next year.
Yeah.
He'll have his 4 sacks, and we can trade him. That'll be as high as his trade value will be. Just drop him after that first game.
Oh, Lord, man. It's so weird because have you ever seen a franchise fail on so many draft picks, but yet be like, think about it, Jason. We traded all the way up to 3, probably the biggest draft day trade, not the most important, not the most successful, but the biggest draft day trade in franchise history. Had that quarterback was not even on the roster 3 years later, was traded for a bag of chips and still made it to the Super Bowl. Have you ever seen that type of shit, Jay? Like, bruh.
We got lucky. That's it. We got very lucky.
You know what? I might go buy a Brian Greasy jersey, bro, just because it was Brian Greasy that found Brock. Like, you know what? I might just get a 16 Niner jersey that says Greasy on the back just for you, Brian.
Just because, yeah.
Yeah, you saved our ass, bro. All right, final words, bro.
I gave them, but we'll give them again. Good to see. Hopefully, we get breaking news with this Myles Garrett stuff, and then, like I said, Friday I'll do our first mock draft. We'll probably do a couple.
I might join. I might not.
If you don't join,
I might join. I might join. I might not. But yeah, and then our draft coverage will officially start April 1st, April Fool's Day. Yee. So we're starting to wrap this up. We'll have I don't know. We'll figure out when's the combine. The combine's end of this month, huh?
24th, 27th to the 2nd, something like that. It's the last week of February.
Okay, so that
beginning of March.
So that would be February. So the Friday would be the 28th. So probably the 27th through the 2nd. So we still got a while. All right. So we'll try to. Oh, that's the week I'm going to take off. All right. Well, we'll try to figure out something to do for y'all for the next couple weeks and everything like that. But all right, thanks, brother. We'll if I don't see you Friday, I'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Love. One love, everybody.
Yay. All right, y'all. Appreciate Jason hopping on today. I will definitely try to have that Jerry Rice Goat Fuel up for you today. I went ahead and bought a Niner trivia book. So we're going to start doing some trivia questions and everything, and we'll probably give away some Goat Fuel or like a Niner lanyard or something I have. We'll give away some stuff for that. Maybe Maverick can have a giant and then trade for Garrett for a 7th-round pick. I would not be bad about that. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Till next week, faith, love, and happiness.